Different path of India and China. 100 years ago in 1919 in China, World War I just ended. As one of the victory countries, China thought it should get back all the rights back to China from Western powers. However, in Paris meeting for settling down the affairs after World War I, the Westerns did not give China back anything, they just transferred all the rights of Germany in China to Japan. This made Chinese people very angry. Chinese young students went to streets on May 4, 1919, they realized that China's traditional culture would not save China. They shouted down with the Confucius ideas and welcome science from West as the way of saving China. This is called May Fouth movement in China's history, which had great significance in Chinese history since it directly promoted the establishment of Chinese Communist Party in 1921 and greatly promoted science development in China. For science, the core is seek truth from facts. From that time, with the wake-up of generations of Chinese youths, they found a way for getting rid of the old China, and abolishing the old system in China, and later, after 30 years, by armed struggle, they established the People's Republic of China. The center of task of PRC after 1949 is to establish the modern industrialization in China. Finally, China now is the world's largest industry country with the manufacturer as the core. Now comparing to India, the core ideology of India is not science, or seek truth from fact, but Hinduism, which lacks concept of logic and science. Although it can help to unite the different tribes or different ethnic groups of Indians, it will not help much on development of the country. Secondly, there is no land reform in India's rural areas, with 47% India laborers working in the agriculture, but productivity is very low. India has 25 to 33% more arable land than China has. However, the total grain yield is only 1/3 of China's. Thirdly, India's manufacturer is very weak compared to China's. It is only about 1/7 of China's scales. Fourth, the GDP of India with major part is from service, besides the mom and papa market, also from world office. However, with artificial intelligence, most of its work will be replaced by AI. US and China are in the leading role, therefore the service requests for India will getting less and less in future. Even now India famous IT company Infosys is valued at $43 billion, however, China's Tencent Co., which is valued at $511 billion. Even in IT area India is far behind China. In smartphone market, more than 70% are Chinese cell phones in India. Fifth, for the past 20 years, India's input into R&D is only 0.6 to 0.7% of its GDP, compared to China's 2.1%. Same as in education, the actual money amount in education in China is 38 times of India's input into education. As we all say, education is the future of a country. India's defense budget is 2.5%, compared to China's 1.25%, however, due to China's GDP is 5 times of India's, China still has 3 times more in real money amount in defense compared to India, $177 billion vs $44 billion. Since China is dictatorship as Indians like to call it, however, this makes China's central government is able to make very long-term plan for China's development. China's central government looks into 20 to 40 years from current to see what they want to achieve in the future. For example, China proposed China Manufacturer 2025, that means by 2025 China can catch up the most advanced industrial levels compared to the Western industrialized countries and Japan. China now has scale, not the level. This is the core reason for US to have trade war with China. Trump wants China to give it up or will raise tariff to China goods. Compared to India, which is democracy with only 5 years in term for each government, the Indian government always wants to show off as what they could have done in 5 years. One way of doing it is just to buy most advanced weapons to make India a fake strong image. However, this action kills Make in India project.